milk products, honey, eggs, meat. Where do we get all these products from? What do you think, students? If we only keep animals, and can we expect that they're going to produce everything for us? Can we expect that? No. Why? Because animals need proper care. They need complete management. That care, that management is known as animal husbandry. So, what is animal husbandry? If we want our animals to give the best and best quality products for us, we want to take care of them. And the scientific management of domestic animals is known as animal husbandry. Why are we managing them? Scientific management, nothing but managing them by following some procedures, techniques, and strategies. So, scientific management of what? Scientific management of domestic animals. So, scientific management of domestic animals for what? Why are we managing them? So, we have to take care of them for what purpose? So that we can get useful products from them. We can obtain useful products and services from them. So, what does this term animal husbandry mean? Let's talk about simple definition. Very simple. Animal husbandry, in simple terms, it means taking care of animals. Taking care of animals. In other words, we can tell this as the science of taking care of animals. The science of taking care of animals, the science of breeding animals, rearing animals, managing animals. Okay, so you might get confused, and you might think of this thing, that why is this word husbandry similar with the word husband? Yes, children, the term husbandry, this has come from the word husband. And what is the meaning of this word husband? Hus is equals to house, and band is equals to taking care. So actually this term is given to the one who takes care of the house. So earlier, like hundreds of years ago, what happened, for the house manager, the person who was taking care of the house and the person who was managing the house, the same person used to manage the farm work, used to manage the farming, and used to take care of the cattle. So that's why this husband word, it became official to the person who takes care of animals and who takes care of cattle. That is why this husband word is connected with this term. So animal husbandry in simple means husband of animal, in the sense caretaker of animal. Clear? Hope it is clear. Moving ahead, what are the examples of animals? Here I have written one thing: domestic animals. In animal husbandry, we are only going to take care of domestic animals, not the wild animals. Examples of domestic animals are cow, buffalo, and then goat, sheep, okay, honeybees, fish. Then what else are we going to talk about in animal husbandry? Hens and other types of poultry birds, okay, etc. Even we are going to talk about earthworms as well. So we are going to learn one by one in the later in this video. Talking about need, like why is animal husbandry needed? What is the requirement? Like why it's needed? That we are going to learn. So look, children, I want to ask you one question. Assume there are two farmers, farmer A and farmer B. Okay, so both of them have equal number of cows. Let's assume 50. Okay, he has 50 cows and he has 50 cows equally. Now the product, like what to say, the end result, the return, talking about the return, farmer A is getting more milk. He is getting more quantity of milk, more production of milk, whereas farmer B is getting less quantity of milk. So where did the difference go? Like where did the difference come from? 50 cows are there, but still difference is there in the production. There comes the difference in the handling methods. handling methods or difference in the managing methods for the cattle. Let's assume if farmer A has managed, taken care very properly, because of that he might have got good result, whereas farmer B, maybe he has missed some points, maybe he might have missed some areas to take care, and that's why he has got less production of milk. So by this we can understand how important animal husbandry plays a role, how important it is to manage the domestic animals scientifically to get good return, right? Okay, so if we manage these animals properly, what are we gonna get? We are going to get increased milk production. Okay, then we are going to get increased egg production. We are going to get improved quality of meat. Okay, improved quality of meat, and then we are going to obtain honey from these honeybees, which I have talked about here. We can obtain honey. Then what else can we do? We can um, obtain honey, and we can also maintain healthy animals. Like, assume if you are not taking care of the animals, will they be healthy? No. Without a proper management, without managing the animals properly, their health is going to reduce. So overall, animal husbandry also helps us to maintain healthy animals. If you want to maintain your animals health, then you have to follow all the techniques involved in animal husbandry. Clear? Like, what are they? We are going to learn like the objectives. So objectives are nothing but goals that you want to achieve for your animals. Like, you have animal, okay, and for that animal, what goals you have towards that animal, the reasons, the goals that you want to achieve for your animals. Okay, let's talk about them one by one. Number one goal is definitely, if you are an animal husband or an animal caretaker, the number one goal that you will wish for is increase in production. Okay, increased production, you will wish for increasing the production. And second thing is, one is improved breeds. Okay, so what do you mean by breeds? Actually, before understanding this word breeds, we'll understand the word breeding. So actually, breeding means, the simple meaning is controlled reproduction. Actually, controlled reproduction. Okay, that involves, actually, what does this mean? Reproduction, again, controlled reproduction, very simple. Actually, here it involves selection of parents. Actually, okay, the caretaker, the person, will select which parent which parent he wants. Like, for example, the parents will be selected artificially, the parents will be chosen artificially. For example, let's assume if I'm a animal caretaker, then what I'm going to do, I'm going to select a male cow who has strong muscular strength. Okay, a male cow who has strong muscular strength, and I'm going to select female cow who can give more milk. Okay, a female cow who can give more milk. Now what is happening here, I myself have chosen the parents. Okay, the person who takes care is going to select the parents of desired characters. Desired characters means of whichever characters you need, you can select that type of parent. Now in this case, I have taken male cow which has strong muscular strength, and female cow which has high milk producing capacity. When these two parents are going to reproduce, what is going to happen is, after reproduction, their offspring is produced, right? This offspring is going to have both the qualities. Number one quality is male parents quality, that is high strength. Okay, high strength. And second quality is females, that is high milk production. Clear? So two in one quality this offspring is going to have. This offspring is going to get the feature of father also, and get the feature of mother also. Hope it is clear. That process is known as breeding. Clear? So moving ahead, So by in animal husbandry, what is the second goal? That is to improve breeds, means to improve these varieties of animals. Like by crossbreeding we will be able to get the desired animal, desired quality of animal that we want. Okay, and third one is to prevent diseases, to prevent diseases. So obviously as the animal caretaker, your important goal will be preventing diseases. What happens if you don't prevent diseases? If the if animal is not healthy, diseased animals will produce less, will give rise to less production. Okay, if animal is diseased, then ultimately it reduces the production. You can't expect high production for a diseased animal. Clear? That is why maintaining proper health care is very important. Maintaining proper health care and then healthcare shelters is very important for these animals. The food to provide balanced nutrition. Just like how humans need balanced diet or balanced nutrition, in the same manner, animals also require balanced nutrition, balanced proper quantity of food that contains various nutrients. So, because this food is ultimately going to provide them energy, okay, energy to do work, right, energy. And then it is this balanced diet, balanced nutrition is very helpful in terms of what, reproduction. If they want to reproduce, their body needs energy. And then to improve their productivity, so for better productivity, so for better productivity, for reproduction, and even to maintain, to maintain their bodies healthy also, they want balanced nutrition. If you are going to do, if you are going to provide them with a shortage of food, with less quantity of food, then ultimately all these things are going to get affected. Their health, their strength is going to get affected. Ultimately strength is also going to get affected, their energy to do the various activities, and even the, the process of reproduction also may get hindered, may get, what to say, ultimately all these things are going to become slow. Clear? Even their growth also, very important point, their growth also becomes slow, muscular strength decreases, reproduction capacity may decrease, and even better productivity also will decrease a lot. Clear? That is why providing balanced food is very important. Let's talk about the importance of animal husbandry. Let's talk about the importance. So number one is food. Like animals, animal husbandry, because of that, what is going to happen when we take care of animals properly, then ultimately they are going to give us a lot of products like milk, right, milk, eggs, meat, honey, and much more. So even okay, so these are the products that, these are the food products that we're gonna get from animals. Okay, milk, eggs, meat, honey. Talking about employment, second importance is employment. That is, see, animal husbandry, in the sense people are taking care of animals, so there are a lot of farmers who depend on animal husbandry, and even there are many people who are involved in taking care of them, in managing these animals. And ultimately animal husbandry is giving them income. Okay, so that they are getting their employment, they are getting employed because of animal husbandry. Third one is agriculture. So these animals, they play an important role in agriculture, as they give, as because of animals the farmers get manure. And even what happens, these animals can be used for various activities of agriculture. Clear? So even animals, by this we can understand, even animals play a very important role in agriculture. The fourth point is economy. So whatever products we are gonna get from these animals, whatever products we are getting, these are contributing for our country's economy, right, to generate the wealth. So these are contributing towards it. So this is the importance of animal husbandry. Let's talk about the branches and related practices of animal husbandry. Major branches, the first one is dairy farming, which includes rearing of, dairy animals like cows and buffaloes, rearing of these animals to get milk. Okay, so raising these animals like cows and buffaloes to get milk for the purpose of milk production. Talking about poultry farming, it involves rearing of birds, which for what sake? It is ultimately it is going to give eggs and meat. So rearing of birds to get the production of eggs and meat is poultry farming. So what type of birds? Examples include hen and ducks, etc. So talking about the third one, pisciculture. Pisciculture, nothing, culture the fish. Like we are going to keep these fishes and in ponds, and we are going to take care of them. Okay, and ultimately we are going to sell them and earn good returns on them. Clear? Talking about apiculture, it is nothing but beekeeping. So beekeeping for what sake? To get bee products. To get bee products and to get mainly honey. Okay, talking about vermiculture, it is nothing but what we are gonna do, we are going to grow earthworms. Why? We are going to do the culturing of earthworms, so that these earthworms are going to produce one product that is known as vermicompost. It is known as what? Vermicompost. Vermicompost. This vermicompost is very important because it is going to increase the soil fertility. It is going to make the soil rich in terms of organic matter. Okay, and ultimately it is going to help in agriculture. Clear? So this was the major branches. Let's do a quick recap of what we have learned till now. So here is the quick revision flow chart. So animal husbandry is all about breeding. As I have told you, cross breeding. So in which we are going to get desired characteristics, right? Desired varieties of animals, desired varieties of offsprings. So animal husbandry is all about breeding, then feeding. Feeding the animals with proper nutrition, providing food to them is known as feeding. And better feeding is going to help in healthcare, maintaining proper health of animals, keeping them healthy, and better health is going to give rise to better production. When I talk about better production, it ultimately means increased quantity of milk, eggs, meat, honey, and even manure. So manure, in terms of what we got manure, when we were cultivating earthworms, these earthworms gave us vermicompost. That vermicompost is a natural fertilizer. It acts as a very good manure for the soil. Clear? So this vermicompost is a very excellent manure which is going to increase the soil fertility. So this was all about animal husbandry. So animal husbandry is not just about simply keeping the animals, it is also about managing them scientifically to get better products, better services, and better productivity from the animals. Okay, in the next video we will talk about dairy farming in detail. So hope it helps. If you have any doubts, let me know in the comments below. Any confusions that you have not yet understood, that also let me know in the comments below. Follow the clever chalk to make your concepts spark. Thank you. Bye.